Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? My name is Austin Emmanuel from React Studio, and I'm here with.
Ohilebo Emmanuel.
Okay, thank you for joining us today. Our today's segment will be talking about struggles of an upcoming graphics designer. So, our first question for today is: what are the hardest parts of starting out as a graphics designer?
That's tough. Of
Of course.
Okay. I feel the hardest part of starting as a graphic designer is starting itself
Okay.
and um, the willingness to want to endure some certain stages. Okay, for instance, I don't know, everyone has a reason for doing something.
Yeah.
And okay, let's say in this context, a designer, like someone that wants to become a designer, a graphic designer, and the person goes and do research and see one or two things, the person might feel discouraged because you
Okay.
will still work from amazing people, people that have gone far ahead of you, people that have been doing this for years. And I think if you are not strong enough or determined enough, you might want to lose focus
Yeah.
because there you see that it's more than just the design. There are certain things that you have to know.
Okay.
Let's say you have to know the theory part and the practical aspect. I mean, like you have to learn the principles,
Yes.
learn different things that will make up a very good design. And when you see some designs, if you don't have that determination, you might feel discouraged.
Yeah, that's very true. That's
Yeah,
very true. 'Cause
you
I've
might
seen
feel
cases
discouraged.
where there are some designers I see and post. I begin to imagine how did this person come up with this design? And even for me as an editor, I think it's how will I use is very intimidating to see some graphic design. I'll be like, these people are genius. So I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming
That
from.
should be one of the hardest, like
Just getting
starting.
started.
Yes, getting started. Yes.
Okay. And if we are moving forward from here, we say, how do you handle clients who do not respect your creative ideas? I think this is a good one.
It's where do you guys bring these questions from? Wait, how do you handle clients that know what?
That do not respect your creative ideas.
First of all, you pray never to miss such clients. But the truth is, you are going to meet them definitely.
Yes.
You are going to meet them. I don't know. I just feel when you when you meet a client that does not respect your creative idea, it's two things.
Okay.
If you know it is something that if you know if it's a job that you can just bear, like overlook certain things and just deliver the job. I don't know, maybe
Yes.
because you need the money or something, but
Yes.
it's personal conviction. If you know that it's something that you cannot do, you back off. You politely back off because you understand that you don't have to be rude, even when things don't fit. Like even when the energy you're getting from the client is not good. I don't think
Yes.
you have no, I don't think you have to be rude
Okay, but
in
you know, in Nigeria, things are very hard and jobs are hard to come by. So
eh,
when you get such opportunities, do you
that's
think
why I
you
said
should let go?
yeah, that's why I said it's based on the designer. Because if, for instance, I meet a client and I know that I need this money, let's be honest, I know that this job, the client is straightforward and
Yeah.
okay, let's say, for instance, this client now comes to me and tell me that he wants something done and I deliver it.
Yeah.
And the client is like, I know that before then they have to pay up front now.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah, yeah, yeah.
they've paid up front and be like, I don't like this. I'll try as much as possible to want to understand
Their own point of
their own
views.
point of view. Okay, where is it coming from? What do you think? That's why when we are working on major projects, we ask for, we deliver client questionnaire. If it's
Okay.
for a branding project, we deliver local questionnaire so that we'll have an understanding of
Of what
because
the client is
creativity is vast.
expecting.
So
Yeah.
let us know what you want
Yeah.
as a designer or what, sorry, as a client or what you are looking at. You understand?
That's
So
good.
if, for instance, after everything, the client still insults and the rest, I think it's advisable to just back off.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
serious.
That's true. That's true because you have to protect your dignity as well. And whenever you take jobs that bring insult to you, it diminish your quality.
Yes, and also it gives you this low. If you are not strong enough,
Yeah.
I'm very honest because I've been there. It gives you low self-esteem. Sometimes you ask yourself, "Am I really the problem?" See, let's not get things wrong. There are some people that when they criticize you, you yourself,
you see
you
the
know
benefit
that
of that
you know that
criticism.
okay, this person is actually saying the truth.
Yeah.
But there are some clients that they won't even give you room to explain, okay, what you have done. This is my thought process. They will just tell you hard that what you have done is rubbish. It's left
Exactly.
for you now to like, okay, what can be better?
Yeah.
Though, as a designer, we are told not to be, I've forgotten the word, not to be too attached to our design, like, so that when we are being criticized, we don't flare up and
Yeah.
the rest, because it's like doing your best and somebody comes to tell you that, what are you
Your best
doing?
is not good enough.
I don't know if you understand.
It's very painful.
So I feel if it's something that you know, of his personal conviction, you know that, okay, this person is saying the truth. Even if it's not in that way that you expected, you can just like sit back, withdraw, what can be better.
Yeah.
You understand? But constantly, if you're getting, I think you should just do away with the clients.
Exactly. That's the
Yeah.
best. So as you can hear, when you have clients that are not very supportive or too deep in their criticism in terms of your delivery, then you should do away with such clients. So moving on to our next question, that will be, which is tougher, finding clients or getting paid well?
I think finding clients, though.
Is tougher.
Yes.
Okay, because I know graphic design in our region is not a very huge deal as at this point,
We are
but
suffering. Designers are suffering.
okay.
I'm serious. I'm very serious. Like here in this our environment, ah, I don't know, Sha, but people don't pay much attention to design. I think people don't that's the word. People don't value design. People don't see the need to value design. They just feel it's not to sit down. They feel that we are not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's not to sit down and put circle, put box, and put this thing. And when you make the kind of design that they want, they complain that it's not fine, and they will not want to. For real, they will not want to pay
Pay
for.
for
Finding clients is hard.
the service.
Finding clients is hard, but finding clients that pay is harder.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I think I'll have to take my words back. Finding the client that pays well is
Yeah.
harder,
It's harder.
but finding clients is hard too, because you're not the only one doing the job now. So you have to do extra work. You have to do a lot of personal jobs, a lot of sample jobs
Yeah.
to show these people that this is what you can do. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
Like you're starting out, or even if, that's why we have graphic. That's why we have portfolios. That's why we have, because most times even when we don't have that job, we do sample jobs. We just pick up something and just design,
Okay.
put on the page, put on our portfolio, so that when the need arises, you can say, "This is what I have done."
Okay.
So you understand? So I just feel finding clients that pay, oh, that one is
Yeah.
harder, because man, you have to do a lot of work.
Okay. Let's take a break and we'll get back. Sure.
Thank
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for staying tuned. So before the short break, we talked about which is tougher, finding clients or getting well paid, and we had a beautiful answer from our guest. And now moving on to the next question: how do you stay motivated after rejection or low-paying jobs?
Okay, I think the best way to get motivated is treating each job that comes your way that you've agreed to do as a reference point, as something that is going to give you that pay that you're looking for. I think, in other words, you make them portfolio worthy. No
Okay,
matter, even if it's a low paying job, you do it like you put in
like your
your
life
best.
depends on it.
Yes, because it's that job that you're going to show to that high paying client
Yeah.
that the person will see and be like, okay, I want to work with you.
Okay.
So even when the pay is low, or when the motivation is not there to do something, I think you should still try to put in your best, because whatever you put out there
It's a representation of
of
you.
who you are, because you will
Yeah.
not be there to be explaining outside. If the work is bad and it's like
Yeah.
that boy, you will not be there to tell them that, more, I was just feeling so tired that day. It
Or
is
the pay was not good enough.
exactly, you cannot just say it out there when the work is out there.
Yeah.
But if you do something that is good, even if the pay is low, and be like, okay, this is how much I charge, this is how it is, person would want to believe you more, because
Yes.
the work is
It's very
excellent. You're
good.
putting in your best. So that's what I think.
Okay, that's very good. And moving on to the next, has social media helped you or hurt you growing as a graphic designer?
Okay, firstly, I'm going to be very honest. That's hurt me.
How has it hurt you?
Okay, This is the truth. I'm someone that is battling imposter syndrome.
Okay.
Like, I've been designing for quite some years now, but I barely have an active socials because
Yeah.
I go online and I see some jobs. I'm like, oh my god, if I put my own, which clients want to pick?
Yeah. Like
So, to me, I'm very honest.
you're
Social media,
competing with yourself.
more. Social media helps a lot because that is where you meet your mentors. That's where you meet people that are good. That's where you draw inspiration from. My own is I have learned. I mean, like I am learning, and I
Yeah.
have learned that you position social media as an online tool. Number one, reaching out for networking,
Yeah.
seeing what these high end designers, like people that are making real deals from design, see what they do that you
Okay.
can emulate.
Yeah.
Don't see and also tell yourself that it is time and it is process. Because if you keep posting and keep posting, you get criticism here or this here. I think
Might lead to a lot of discouragement.
as it might, but you have to tell yourself that no, you rather see it as an encouragement. You rather see it as I have to do better, or I
Yeah.
have to work myself to be able to match up with this design. I have to work myself to be able to do this. Why? Because if we keep saying that okay, we want to be better, want to be better, and we don't post out there, how then will we know that? How then can we define growth? For instance, your job was 2022 and your job was 2025 cannot be the same if you are
No, not
posting
at all.
because but then you see that you've grown. But imagine that you are not posting.
No
Imagine that you will
evidence.
not be able to define your growth. You will not be able to.
Yes.
It's only I'm still learning. It's not that
And it's good for people to see your growth from your
they will
beginning
even they will
stage
even know that
or
okay,
follow
this
you.
person is working.
Yes.
And then, do you know how many opportunities have come from people just posting their jobs?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, on X. Do you know how many people that have gained good tractions, have gained good jobs because they posted? Me, I'm talking to myself now that just sit down there and be like, let me wait till I do the best. And then maybe you see, there's some illustrations that I've done that I want to post, but I feel like they're too simple, they're too basic.
Funny enough, your clients might even need that simple job.
Funny how somebody might just need that simple thing, but I've missed those opportunities. And I'm
Yes.
saying this because I will not want something I'm working on. Like I said, I'm, I'm working on myself like so hard because I know what imposter syndrome have done to me. And so I feel social media is what you say it is. That's what it's doing for you.
Yes.
See it as a tool that you can use to grow, to network, to meet people. That's what I think.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, moving on. I like what you said, uh, imposter syndrome, and I would like us to give the audience a bit of breakdown what that actually means, like a fair definition that will help people understand what you're actually talking about.
Imposter syndrome is that feeling that tells you that you are not good enough, that you are not there, you are not good enough. That spirit that discourages you from certain things, like you trying to do something that you know is profitable, but you like, why do you want to do it? Your work is not even like for
It's
designer
not,
context now, your work is
yeah,
not fine. Is this kind of work that you are supposed to post? I don't know if you understand.
yes,
Because I have seen that imposter syndrome is very bad. I'm talking from experience. Because I have seen some jobs that me know that I can do better than this. All these people are getting the jobs and they are getting the clients because they
yes.
post their
They are
work.
out there. They are showing
But
the world their work.
sorry, but imagine you that is just there waiting to deliver that perfect job that might never come because there's no perfect job anywhere. They are good
Exactly.
jobs.
They are good jobs.
So it's a very imposter syndrome is not something that is nice. Something that as a creative you have to
Yes.
shun. You have to shun it.
Okay, and adding this to it, what is the most common mistakes a new designer makes? I would like them to understand that aspect as well.
Okay, comparing someone's 10,000 step with your one step.
Exactly.
Ah, you shouldn't. It's okay to grow. It's okay to have ambition. It's okay to see this person and be like, okay, I want to do this. But it's still okay to understand that this person has been working through this path for a very long time and you are just starting. There's some
Yes.
certain things, there's some certain principles, there's some certain dues that this person has paid that you have to work extra mile. Like you have to give your life to it.
To
Like
get to that point.
so you shouldn't compare And like I said, you should always take criticism. And who is giving the criticism also should do it in a constructive way and
Exactly.
not destructive criticism that will
Exactly.
just shatter the mind of that person that is just trying to.
I saw an entrepreneur online one time who said that most beginners, when they are starting up, they usually want to go from 1 to 10, skipping 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. And it's so difficult because there are so many factors that fit into those numbers. One, your time, finance, environment, those things affect
Exactly.
those growth. He said,
Yes.
but when you plan to move from 1 to 2, it's a lot easier
Yes.
because the resources for you to move to 2 is around you. You get the point.
Yes.
So most people they tend to jump because they are seeing someone who's already there. They'll be like, I think my standards should be here as well. Forgetting that the person has stayed years on the ground trying to build reputation for themselves.
Yes.
So that's why I think this illustration also tells it another picture of what we are trying to talk about, like the common
I
mistake
agree.
people make.
Yes. It's like not wanting to wait for your time, like skipping the process.
Yeah, skipping the process.
Yes, and I think you cannot skip the process because you have to see. I think design is in process. You understand? So, like achieving a lot, even life in general, is in process.
Yes.
While some people, it comes to them in handy. Let's not lie. There's some people that we have different heads now,
Exactly.
but ideally speaking, you will have to go through some certain process. You have to.
No, regardless of the grace you have, I think the process is the foundation of all careers.
Thank you very much. I think I go with that.
I get.
Yes.
Okay, so still moving on. I would still like us to emphasize more on this imposter syndrome. And here's a question I would like to ask: uh, Can imposter syndrome stop growth when you are skilled?
I'm a living testimony. I mean, oh God, you won't understand. You won't understand. But yes, like capital
Yeah.
YES, even while you are overskilled, imposter syndrome can stop your growth. Because while you are trying to do something amazing, you just hear one voice and be like, what are you doing? You know, it discourages a lot.
Yes.
Or you try to post and you see work that you just see somebody's job that is so amazing. And you tell yourself, or you try to post once and twice and the engagement you are getting is one like
Yeah, it
and the
discourages
like is
you.
only you.
That's
You
very
know, it
discouraging.
discourages. See, no matter how we say try to fight, it discourages you. Imagine. So, but the ability to want to like shun every time, be like, even if it's one like, even if it's me,
Yes.
fine. Next time it's me and my friend. Two,
Yes.
next time it's me, my friend and his friend.
Yeah.
So tell yourself that because in possession we stop the growth wholeheartedly. I'm not even. There's no fuss about that. There's no.
Let's take. I know you are aware that you have it. How about our viewers out there? Because I don't think most people know they have such syndromes.
Are you sure?
I think so because from what you are saying, I'm not thinking that maybe I have it too.
I'm foreign now because imposter syndrome is that it's no.
Because for all my years, I've never thought of anything like that. I always felt like no, I was not a social person. I don't like doing things outside. I don't like
But how do
being there.
but
But
in a
from your
generation,
explanations,
yes, now,
I'm
because for
like,
me, in a generation that we are, that we know that you need numbers. Yes, now,
yeah,
whatever you do, you need numbers. You need people. It's not the people that are the money. You need
yes,
clients, and we're in a social media generation where you have to post your work. People have to see what you do.
exactly.
And so if you try to do something and put it there, and or you are trying to do something and they are feeling it is not
It's
good,
not
should
good
I?
yet. It's not there
For me,
yet.
that's imposter syndrome. And if
Mm,
that thing makes you not to like achieve that particular goal, it's imposter syndrome. But when you have that thought and you still do it,
yes.
you've just fought imposter syndrome and you've won.
Oh man, I think I have to go and fight mine.
Seriously, everybody has to because we have to be out there. Like I said, I'm learning this of recent that you just have to be out there.
Oh
You
man,
just
this
have to
is
be out
deep.
there because
This
it
is deep.
cannot only be. I'm talking for designers now. It cannot only be your WhatsApp contact.
Yeah,
It cannot only be the people that you know directly because these people will not even value you. They will not even pay you for the work that you are.
exactly.
If you are solely relying on your WhatsApp contact, I am sorry because there are some people that know you directly. But then um when you are out there, you get from different people. At least you have this client work relationship.
Yes.
There is this client designer relationship, and you know that okay, from a certain level, you guys are not close. It's your work, just like bidding. And if you are ready to negotiate, it is fine. If you're not ready to
Yes.
negotiate, you can go. You know that kind of job that you are doing for somebody on your WhatsApp that is your friend that knows you from when you started design, and the person will be like, I
You
cannot pay
now,
you
we are too
certain things
close
for this.
now.
I cannot pay you this for this. Do you know that? No, please, we have to. We all have to work on our social
Okay,
media.
okay.
You know,
Based on your experience, how do you think you can creatively overcome this imposter syndrome? Because you've experienced it, and I believe you have some experience fighting against it. How do you think we can overcome such if we find out that we have it?
be very stubborn about achieving that what you want to achieve. It's like telling yourself that even though, you know, when you've made up your mind on something and be like,
No
even if
matter the
somebody
outcome.
even if somebody tell you that oh, this is such a bad like, leave am even though
So it's a
yes,
must.
yes,
It's a
that I
must.
feel that's the best way because it's thought. It's when it just kicks in when you are in that process. And if you tell yourself and leave it like that, for instance, now you want to post something like, how many people will like it? You tell yourself and leave it. Let only me like it. It should just be
Yes.
there. It's my online portfolio. Leave it. It should be there.
Exactly. Exactly. It's yours.
Little by little, you see, you start fighting it. You
Yeah.
start doing something. You start doing something. You never
And you
can
definitely
tell.
notice changes because
Yes, and before
you
you know, you
have
start to grow.
breaking the barrier
You
of
start
worrying about what people will say or how
exactly
people will see your work.
first. So that's what I think.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And lastly, for today, I think we would like you to give an advice how they can achieve greatness in this field.
Okay, to me, I feel we all are, including me myself. I am learning, and I feel we cannot stop learning. You
Yes.
understand? We should just learn to hone our skills, focus more on our skills, read books, network with people that you know that are doing very well, practice daily.
Yeah. Practice.
That practice because there's some certain projects that will come your way almost you've not been practicing before. You now have to.
Start.
I'm not saying that you cannot do it. You now have to go and practice first.
Yes. Before you can start the job.
So I feel practice daily, motivate yourself, don't procrastinate,
Yeah.
don't have too many online courses and you are not doing anyone.
Exactly. You
Yes, now
watch
because as
tutorials.
designers, you have many tutorials, you are
Yeah.
not implementing it, you say, okay, let me just watch it. You not be watching a tutorial and not practicing it. Like, okay, you think it's very easy because the person is just moving the cursor, moving the
Yes.
tool, and the day you say, okay, let me start, or more, you start looking at
Blank.
it. So I
You'll be
feel
blank.
that you are learning, you are not procrastinating, because some of you, including me, some of us have courses that we are just buying courses. Okay,
Up and
I know I
down.
have bought courses that for now I don't think I should buy anything again for the next 2 years. If I can focus on the courses that I have now, people hear my name globally.
Definitely.
So maybe we just have to like stop procrastinating, start learning design, core, like putting in your best, looking at amazing designs, try to replicate, from replicating, you start having your own creativity, moving
Yeah.
some things here, looking at certain designs and okay, I'll pick this from here, I'll pick this from here, see
And
what the
create something
outcome is.
unique.
Yes, see what the outcome is. See someone that is far ahead of you. You know when someone is far ahead of you. You see
Definitely.
that person and okay, this is what I have done. What can be better? And
Yes.
accept constructive criticism. You understand?
Wonderful.
So that is what that's how I
Wonderful.
feel we can be
Wonderful.
better as designers.
Wow, this is an amazing segment, and I want to thank you once again for
Thank you very much.
giving us your time. This is
Thank you
very
very much.
educative, and I believe our designers out there should take advantage of this opportunity. You know, do not procrastinate. Always be open to criticism, constructive criticism, and also do not have the imposter syndrome.
Yes, so
Very, very
very good. Do
important.
not have imposter syndrome.
Very,
Try
very
your best
important.
to fight imposter syndrome,
Very, very
please.
important. So thank you very much for your time, and God bless you all.
Thank you.
Please do well to like and subscribe, and click on the notification bell so that you always get updates whenever we post new videos on our channel.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much, and you have a lovely
Please
day.
follow me too. Thank you very much.
Yeah.